Well, I've been blown away by our group from the start, just the amount of research they're doing and the depth of their questions they're asking and the risks they're taking and asking really hard questions, potentially offensive questions, but they're asking them in really good ways.
The kids in my group did a really great job in the actual learning blocks. They were really interested in asking some really awesome questions. So.
We had lunch at a very ethnic Dominican restaurant where nobody spoke English, and it was the size of a walk-in closet, and the kids walked in and they were absolutely horrified, and they ended up having a really good meal and enjoying it. So.
I was highly impressed by the kids in my group with their courage to do personal and street interviews.
Beginning of the trip, just how passionate our members were, and by the end I think so exhausted by information too. It's so much information intake in one day, and especially with us about different cultures.
The first learning block where just everyone's getting off the bus and they get into the hostel and rallying them to get focused was a little bit hard.
My kids would continuously kick each other in the legs to trip each other throughout the street, and it got kind of like nerve-wracking because like the car would be coming on the street and they'd be like, oh, and kick each other, and I would be afraid the car would just destroy them. Or this glass case of like this beautiful statue, and they try to kick each other into it, and it was kind of frustrating. And
I noticed that my group was like really tired. Yes. Like when we got into like a meeting, like when we were supposed to be asking, like they did a good job, but like a lot of them like dozing off. I was too. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like trying to keep myself awake.
We went to a Thai restaurant and the lady was actually from Thailand, and she like was bringing us notes on all of her stuff and going and asking. We gave her a really good tip.
When we went to NPR, we had a really great tour, and they asked some really good questions, and they were getting into it, and it was good.
I thought the kids in our group really were well prepared with questions, and even went beyond on after they filled out their sheets of questions, still kept drilling people we interviewed for like an extra hour.
My group was really well when we went to the Islamic Society of Boston. They loved the tour of their mosque. They asked some great questions.